What is going on, guys and gals? My name is Jason. I am a commercial pesticide applicator in the great state of Missouri. And in this video, like the title says, I'm going to help you be able to get rid of your gnats, your fruit flies, and your drain flies. Guys and gals, thank you so much for being part of this video, and thank you for being a part of this channel. My name is Jason, like I said, commercial pesticide applicator. I work for a company called Love's Pest Professionals, and we have pest control services in the great Joplin, Missouri area and the great Mountain Grove area. So if you live in Mountain Grove, Kabul, Willow Springs, West Plains, all the way up to Rolla, you're probably in our service area. If you live in Joplin, Neosho, Carthage, all of those great towns over there, Webb City, you're definitely going to be in our service area as well. So if you need pest control help, if you need to hire a commercial pesticide applicator, if you need reoccurring service, definitely hit us up at lovespestpros.com. We'd love to be there for you and love to help you. But with this channel, guys, I want to be able to give you guys free tips and tricks and show you the real chemicals, the real pesticides that we're going to use to service your home and give you the opportunity to purchase those pesticides and use them in your home as well. You have to understand, though, that these pesticides can and are dangerous, all right? So we have to follow the label. The pesticide is going to tell you how to use it. It's going to tell you where you can use it, and it's going to tell you to what pest you can use this pesticide on. So always make sure the pest you're trying to use the pesticide on to get rid of it is going to be on the label. It's going to be allowed, right? Because the label is a law. If we go against what the label says, we are in fact going against the law. The label is what governs commercial pesticide applicators, is what governs me, governs anybody else who is a commercial pesticide applicator, who has gone through the test, has the license from the state, right? We're in the great state of Missouri. It's a great state to do pest control. I love the state very much, and they're very helpful, and they help each and every one of us be able to provide the best quality service to you as well. Now let's get into this video, guys. So I want to show you what pesticide I would use to get rid of your drain flies, to get rid of your gnats. You know, this year in Missouri, it's been very crazy. Obviously, it was very wet in the beginning of the year. We had the most rain, I think, this summer that we've seen in a very, very long time. Then it got really dry, but we've seen a lot of gnats, a lot of drain flies, and just, yeah, a lot of problems from them. So I want to show you what pesticide I would use. All right, guys and gals, so this is called Nibor-D. So this is actually an insecticide foam, and it has an insect growth regulator. And why I love this so much, it comes with this long nozzle. What you're gonna do with this, you're actually gonna take this, you're gonna put this in every one of your drains, and you're gonna foam out your entire drain. And this thing works great for gnats, for fruit flies, for drain flies. A lot of times they're going to harbor around certain areas. It's gonna be around your trash can, for example, and they're definitely going to be in your drains. But I have seen this work so well for these gnats. So this is definitely the pesticide I would pick up. A can of this roughly runs around $35. You're probably going to use a whole can or close to it to get rid of your entire problem, going to every one of your drains and being able to foam out those drains. Another thing people use this for is going to be German cockroaches, for example. Because of this long nozzle it has, you get this deep in the cracks and the crevices, and this foam is actually going to expand in this area, and it's going to coat the entire area with this pesticide. So any pest that's going to be back there, like German cockroaches, you know, behind your countertops or wherever the case may be, they're going to come in contact with this pesticide and they're definitely going to die. Same with the gnats and same with the fruit flies. So if we can coat that entire drain with this Nibor-D, it's going to work really well. So that's definitely the pesticide that I would pick up. But I want to tell you something. When it comes to gnats, comes to these flies that we're talking about, it's not only going to be the pesticide that's going to fix the issue. You are also going to have to do a couple things yourself. Now, most of the time when I get called to a home that's dealing with gnats or with fruit flies or whatever the case may be with those pests, it is because they have, you know, a good place for those pests to be able to harbor, a good place for those pests to be able to live. A lot of times I'll see a home that they don't take out the trash regularly, for example. They let it build up. They might have old fruit wrappings in there, like or peels, or orange peels or banana peels, whatever the case you want to call them. I don't even know. But they'll have a lot of those in the trash, and they'll be covered with gnats, guys. They will be covered with gnats, and the gnats will just be living in their trash cans. So one thing, if you are dealing with gnats or fruit flies, drain flies, take the trash out of your home. Maybe put it in your garage for right now. Maybe start taking the trash out more frequently, or maybe doing a smaller trash can that you're going to change a lot quicker, a lot sooner. That is going to help you guys out a lot. Another thing is washing your dishes. You know, I mean, I'm a type of person that we're going to leave some dishes in the sink. That happens at our home. It's very typical. It happens at homes all over the United States, right? We leave dishes in the sink. But when we are dealing with a bad gnat problem, fruit fly, drain flies, they are going to be in those drains, guys. They're going to love that sink because there's food there for them. The sink is nice and damp. It's not too warm. They love the sink, guys. And if we leave our dishes there dirty in the sink, they're going to be all over those dishes, and they're going to multiply, and it's going to be very difficult to get rid of them. So this 9,4-D is going to be a great pesticide to use, but you also got to be changing your trash frequently. Maybe even having a smaller trash can. Maybe not keeping any trash in your home at all would be a blessing, as well as making sure you're not leaving dishes in the sink. Get those dishes out of the sink. I'm telling you. One thing that happens a lot in Missouri is a lot of places out here, when you live on the county roads, you don't have a normal trash service, right? And so a lot of times we'll keep our trash in our garage. And I've seen times where the garage is connected to the house, the garage is filled up with trash, the trash isn't being taken care of, and then before you know it, the house is just inundated with gnats, right? The gnats are just everywhere. And it's because that trash in the garage is just being a place where they can multiply, and then they're gonna look for other places and find other places to find food. Another thing you can do, especially with the fruit flies, is to start putting your fruit in your fridge. Get the fruit off the counter, put the fruit in the fridge, and if you have any fruit that's, is very ripe, it's coming due, to get rid of it, guys. Don't just let it sit there on your countertop, because that is going to be a great place. That's a good food source for those fruit flies, right? So we got to keep the areas clean. Another thing is when you throw that trash out, maybe it's time to wash your trash can out, take some bleach and clean it out. All of these things are going to help with these fruit flies, these drain flies, and with these gnats. These things are going to multiply very quick. So I do think pesticide is going to play a part in it, but you also have to make sure your kitchen's very clean, those drains are clean, you're not giving them places where they want to live, want to be, and want to multiply, right? We want to kick them out of our house because they're not paying rent. But hopefully, guys, you can learn something from this video. Pick up a can of 9,4-D. I'll put a link down below. Use that in the drains. If you need any other help, though, call us directly at 417-580-0505. Even if you are in our service area, we'd love to answer some questions, just help you out as much as we can. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave it a like. If you like the channel, please subscribe to us. We'll be giving a lot of free tips and tricks away as well. So I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later.